It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Mets. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Jacob deGrom is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, he's going to be fun to watch. He almost always is. He's proven to be one of the more dominant arms in all of baseball, and you can bet this opposing lineup is not too excited about having to face him. More often than not, he shuts teams down, so that's kind of what I expect from him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Malik Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base paths, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, McNeil. He's got it one away. A moment now to give you a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Seager. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul.
Nope.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout.
Batting fourth, the left fielder.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The set and the 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
The set and the 2-1. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The 2-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Marco Gonzalez, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. One and one to the Mets leadoff hitter. McNeil is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands. Pops this one up. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, one away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Ryan Healy.
first offering on its way. And this is off the corner and low, ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. McNeil moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number one.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate. And if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Omar Narvaez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Turned on down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. And another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting seven, the shortstop, Tim.
Into the box now, Tim Beckham. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pitch on the way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home. Is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swung on, missed. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. To 2-2 now.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for the Mets, Yoenis Cespedes. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Yoenis Cespedes.
First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Gonzalez, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And let's focus on Kyle Seager right here. Former Gold Glove third baseman, plays a reliable third base. I think something that he does better than anybody is his ability to come in on those swinging bunts or guys trying to lay a bunt down on him. He has the ability to have such soft hands and make that off-balance throw to first base.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Changeup called strike one.
0-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. The 0-2 delivery. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Navarez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Cano is retired. 2 down now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball one. Ramos is off at first with 2 away. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the payoff pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Mets strand one. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in, D. Gordon.
Leading off for Seattle, the second baseman, D. Gordon.
First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. Did he go around? No, says Kenny Jansen. It's ball one. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And that's in there, base hit.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez.
The pitcher, Marco Gonzalez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First and second here with nobody out. One and one. Smith, a native Floridian. He was a 5th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
None out, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through and into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Ready on 0-2. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll fight this one fouled off to the left as the count goes to 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
0-2, here it comes. That misses. 1-2. Gordon at third. Gonzalez on second. Smith is over at first with 1 away. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, I noticed pitcher's getting ahead right here. He's got the hitter down 0-2, but to this guy in the box, might want to just live on the corners a little bit more. You keep missing down the middle, something's not coming back.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Ryan Healy, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, bases loaded.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here's the 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mariners forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Mariners are on top 1-0. At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ahmed Rosario.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, no balls and a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. One and two now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Batting ninth.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Into the box, Jacob deGrom tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
The 1-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 6.
So striding in, Jeff McNeil, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And they start him out away with a called strike. Rosario, the runner at second with one away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Two and one. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Number 20.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 out here and a runner at second. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Line drive to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 for the Mets here on the RBI double. 3 complete from Citi Field, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Settling in now, Omar Narvaez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Omar Narvaez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from it.
Stepping up now, Tim Beckham comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-2, the count to the Mariners shortstop. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's D. Gordon now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
In now, Marco Gonzalez. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Navarez over at second. Gordon at first, one gone. And they do have him bunting with one away as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Digging in and looking for more, Malik Smith. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And that's in there for strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Popped straight up. And no one will track it down. The 2-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the box now, Yoenis Cespedes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Cespedes.
From the stretch. This is on the ground over to first. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Next up for New York, Robinson Cano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Drops in a strike to start the at bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. The 2-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a base hit on the line.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
J.D. Davis, the next to bat, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Oh, and he misses it. And the recovery is too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carnage.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. A 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Digging in, Kyle Seager. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Bases are empty, one man out. Take something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Standing in, Jacob deGrom. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's throwing the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff McNeil, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
First offering on its way. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. deGrom on at first, nobody out. To first, Healy picks it up. There's one. To Healy for the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Base hit into right center.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. No hits to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 0-2 home. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. Mets leave one. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Striding in once again, Ryan Healy. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Mariners' first baseman. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Stepping up to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. One out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. Foul. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Two gone now in the Mariners' 6th. Up next, a former first-rounder, Tim Beckham. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned Cano, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Low for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is a time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board. So both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. That's in there. 3-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1 out, nobody on. This is on the ground over the first. Healy brings it in. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
In now, Wilson Ramos. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Gets the call on the changeup there. 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And the count will be full. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now to the plate, J.D. Davis, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1, still tied 1 apiece. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Luis Avilan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 43, Luis Avilan. Now playing third base and batting 9. Number
Digging
21,
in now, D. Gordon. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out, as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning. Tom Murphy will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Pinch hitting for the Mariners, number 2, Tom Murphy.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Drilled down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. A pitch out. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Bases are empty, one man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Ball 2. The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, Malik Smith runs up and gets this one down, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. None left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Dan Altavilla.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Full count now, 3-2. 3-2 pitch. Popped straight up. Gordon backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for the Mets, the third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Frazier, or the Todd Father as he's affectionately called. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And that misses. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gordon is up with it. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, number 6.
Standing in, Jeff McNeil. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Henniger. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Edwin Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Now batting, Mitch Henniger. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Now the 3-0 offering is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Two very well-pitched games thus far. There you see it. Each team with a 1 and a whole lot of zeros. 1-1 our score at this point in the ball game. Things have been tight throughout. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Seager. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Here's the payoff pitch. Count remains full. He'll try it again. 3-2. Hard liner to center field. Conforto is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Domingo Santana. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now at the plate, Ryan Healy. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 1. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Now a long throw home. He's safe at the plate, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The M's lead it 2-1. Sam Tuivalala was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 26, Sam Tuivalala.
Stepping in, Peter Alonso. Last time through was a base hit.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. As we head into the later innings in this game, I think it's safe to say that both starters have given their teams a great chance to win here today.
Wow, D-Row, we've seen one power pitcher, one finesse guy, but both of them on point. 2 different ways to get through a lineup, and both of them have worked.
Yeah, Dan, tip of the cap to both starters, right? 2 different ways. The power guy was on top of his game. Not really mincing much, just coming right down the throat at these offensive players. The finesse guy did exactly what he's always done. Moved the ball up.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting, center fielder.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Beckham onto the grass, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Now another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds it 0-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Now batting.
Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson.
So stepping in, Wilson Ramos. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Smith's on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The pitcher, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
Brendan Nimmo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. But the Mets are able to square things up on this solo home run. On to the 9th inning from Citi Field, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Brad Brock will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Ready now, Tim Beckham. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
With how hard guys throw these days, now 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Stepping in now, D. Gordon, as he takes a cold strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Bases are empty, one man out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. J.P. Crawford will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 3, J.P. Crawford.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and this is bobbled now by Cano.
Up next for Seattle, the center fielder, Malik.
Ready for another chance? Malik Smith. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Liner toward right center. And that finds a seam for extra bases, as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. Now the relay home. He's in there at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Into the box, Mitch Haniger. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 0-1 offering. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Metropolitans. It's now 3-2 Seattle. Matt McGill takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 61, Matt McGill.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario.
For the Mets, the shortstop, Ahmed.
First offering on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. The 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Santana sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in at second base as the time runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Now at the plate, Todd Frazier. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
In there, and it's even at 1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Now batting, number 6.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Jeff McNeil. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. Rosario leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, B-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Peter Alonso is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
No doubt. It's come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
He's in danger of walking in the tying run, but if he gives up a base hit, this game's probably going to come to an end.
Now the 2-0 home. This is pulled into right. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And we are tied here in the bottom of the 9th.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Liner towards second. Flip of his glove for 1. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. At the plate, Kyle Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the ninth, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Domingo Santana. From the stretch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Conforto back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Healy.
Ready once again, Ryan Healy. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
The 2-0. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Now in the box, Omar Narvaez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And there's the 4th wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Justin Wilson trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 38, Justin Wilson.
Tim Beckham will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
2-2. Here it is. 3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Full count still. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first to be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains tied at 3-3. Number 23 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 23.
Number 65 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. In now, Robinson Cano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Robinson Cano.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Beckham fields it cleanly. And Beckham's throw is in time at first, 1 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
So digging in now, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Smith. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Justin Wilson.
Jed Lowry will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 4, Jed Lowry.
Fastball just off the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 popped up. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Down in order go the Mets. Still tied 3-3.
Ladies and
Jerry
gentlemen,
Familia
your
takes the
attention,
mound to
please.
start the 11th
Now
inning.
pitching for the New York Mets, number 27, Jerry Familia.
Now at the plate, D. Gordon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes, the count. The 1-0. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
You don't want to walk this guy right here. He's got the one tool nobody can teach, and it does not slump, and that's speed. He gets on first base, and he causes havoc. I expect a challenge fastball.
Count still full, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Daniel Vogelback will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Daniel Vogelback.
Ground ball foul down the left side. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Before the delivery, a check on that go ahead run at first. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Malik Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Lifetime against Familia. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. There goes the runner. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 1-1 pitch. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Familia, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now that for me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Standing in now, Mitch Haniger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 0-1. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. Cespedes is going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. It's getting late. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Matt Wisler takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Matt Wisler.
Stepping into the box, Ahmed Rosario. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest.
Ahmed Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And it's fouled away. One and two. Here it comes. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Whistler, once an Atlanta Brave. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Smith in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. First pitch on its way. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Beckham is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things
Leading
off now as we play inning number 12.
Kyle Seager.
He's set and the pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first down. A note now from the folks in programming, due to the length of our contest this afternoon, our afternoon cooking program In the Kitchen with Scott Rohde will not be seen this afternoon. Ladies, don't shoot me. I'm just the messenger. So here's the cleanup hitter, Domingo Santana, lifetime against Familia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Into the box, number 23. He grounds it sharply to third. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high. And as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll come up empty that time on a sinker at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Tim Beckham.
So coming to the plate, Tim Beckham, lifetime against Familia. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
The 0-1.
Nope.
Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 1. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. From the stretch, the 1-2. 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. D. Gordon would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Mariners forced to settle for one. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. The Mariners lead it 4-3. Striding into the box, Peter Alonso. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
Number 20.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And there's one down now.
The batter, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Change up low, 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. And he fouls this one off. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. One and 2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Matt Wisler is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 4 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.